Good morning and welcome to Friday Live and Mail Call. And it is a glorious day today. And because maybe. All right. Anyway, glorious day today. It's supposed to get up to 70 degrees here in All right. Like I said, it's supposed to get up to 70 degrees today. It has been warm enough to paint, at least for a few hours. So I have done some painting for my Workbench Wednesday series. We'll talk a little bit about that. And but it proves to be a beautiful weekend here in Oklahoma. All right. With us today is our Eastern representative to the panel. Good morning,
all.
How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. We're going to be in the 60s today, so I'm happy.
Good weather is coming towards you.
Yeah, that only means I got a lot of work to do outside.
That's why I'm happy with my little house on the prairie. Except we're not in Minnesota, so anyway.
Yes, that's true.
Cool. How's Teresa?
Teresa's gone hiking, so she's
happy. Good for her.
Yeah.
She's out looking for more waterfalls, is she?
Yeah, I'll probably revisiting some she's already been to because we've,
I'm sure.
She's not going for a full 24-hour day, so yeah, she'd probably go into some of the ones around us.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Also with us today is our Western contingent. Good morning, Len. How are you today?
Oh, good morning. Hi there, everybody.
Yeah, what a hideous song.
He puts me down there in the basement and it's all dark and cozy and I just
damn right.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
All right. So let's go through our roll call this morning.
The roll is called up yonder.
Okay. With us first today is our buddy that we have to remember because he's at the Alamo in San Antonio.
The magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Good morning, Ray-Ron.
Steve, I got to interrupt you for a second.
Okay.
Yesterday, I popped up on YouTube a video with you and Ray-Ron running trains.
That's right. This week he posted the video of when I was down there last fall visiting, and he was running the California Zephyr, or we were running the California Zephyr, and videoing it as it went around the San Antonio Club layout.
Yes,
I always enjoy his videos, watching the trains on that layout, because all the locations, there's some fantasy locations on the layout, but he's got San Antonio, And downtown, they have the old Joskies with the church that they had to build the Joskies around because the church wouldn't sell. And, you know, the Pioneer Flower, the Lone Star Brewery, the Pearl Brewery, you know, all these different places that I can relate to. They even have inner tubers up at New Braunfels on the Guadalupe River. So I always
Well, I would
watching.
recommend, if anybody hasn't seen it already, that they should go look at it. It's long. It's a long video, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it takes about it's a little over 30 minutes, I think, if memory serves. And it follows the train all the way around their layout. That's how long it takes the passenger train, which is going fairly at a good clip for a passenger train scale wise. All right. You know, twice as fast as what a freight would take. And it's a cool layout. They're getting ready to expand too. They bought or trying to buy the property next door and are gonna build on. So more power to them.
Sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to bring that up. I thought that was pretty cool.
No, that was very appropriate. Thank you. I meant to say something about it and totally slipped my mind. And but anyway, and also with us from across the pond is our favorite pilot.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle.
Still want to see Andy go to Chicago so he can get one of these authentic Chicago style hot dogs, Vienna beef. All right, nothing else like it. All right. Also from across the pond is our favorite little Dutch boy.
I'm a Dutch boy.
And of course, our mascot, Ollie. All right. And from the great white north of Ontario.
Come to Canada, it's a Maple Leafs Day.
All right. Glad to have you here, Floyd. Have I ever told the story of iced tea in Ontario? Remind me after
Ontario.
Yeah, iced tea in Ontario. Remind me at the end of our introductions, and I'll tell that story. It is comical to say the least. All right, on time this morning.
Oh no!
Yeah, you know, I'm sure glad we play these all the time. Yeah, and of course we're gonna play it just because we can.
Yeah.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. No, I'm overdue. I'm really in a stew. No time to say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
Oh, I love that one. Joe, good morning to you. All right. Another friend from the Great White North. And I think he was imported there. All right. I could be wrong, but his accent would say that he's not from there, but he's from somewhere else. Perhaps the Scottish Highlands? He hates that song. I know it. Hey, good morning, Dave. Welcome. Welcome, Dave.
I think Dave has more hours on the internet than just about anybody. Because I'll be just scrolling through it. There's Dave Scott.
Between him and Jack, between he and Jack, my other computer that I just turn on to some of the long live sessions, so that they can have the viewing time. That computer over there stays pretty darn busy. All right.
I just teased Dave that I only tune in for the music.
Yeah. Also with us is our buddy Bernard. Good morning, Bernard. Hopefully you have that bullet in your pocket, right? Couldn't help myself there. All right, as we scroll down through here. Fresno Jason, you missed us last week, Jason. I couldn't remember. When I got to doing your entry, I couldn't remember the full name. All I could remember was Fresno. So I don't have it done. I do have your song downloaded. Now that I can remember, I even went back to try to see and look at the chat, but it wouldn't show me that. So I will have that done later today, so that it will be available for next week. I promise. All right. And so welcome, Jason. And scrolling some more down through here. Our favorite birthday boy is with us as well during tax season. I can't believe he's here.
Say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. Say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a
Good morning, John.
Happy 487th day birthday.
Mr. Methuselah.
Yes, exactly. And let's see. Also with us is Mike, the right.
And
Welcome, Mike.
I just want to explain one thing about John's birthdays. He's probably older than that, but I only add a year every time I hear it. So, there's a lot of times where he has birthdays that I don't have. So I can't really keep track of them. I'm only keeping track of the ones I've heard of. So happy 487th.
Also with us is our good friend from New York City. Here we are. Good morning. Good morning, Heath, and welcome to you, sir.
From the city that never sleeps.
That's right.
From the box that never gets completely opened.
Oh, Goodness gracious. We can always blame Keith.
Yes, we can. Or Steve. Steve gets me in trouble.
Never gets old. All
Yeah.
right. Also has just joined us. And we all said that Sweet Home Alabama would probably be the best. But I found a different Alabama song I like better. So here you go, Kyle. There you go, Kyle. You are now have your own intro because you missed last
Nice.
week. All right. Did I see Brad join? Yes, Brad. Brad is here. All right. So let's get Brad. Whoop, wrong button. Ding. Try this again. There we go for Brad.
New Zealand was like, where's our fucking song? New Zealand, New Zealand, you caught me on an awful day. My little life is all fucked up. My psyche is in disarray.
All right, Brad. Welcome. And we have our good friend down in Longview, Texas, also here.
It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana, in them old cotton fields back home.
Good morning, Robert.
Yes, good morning.
All right. Okay. That has us up to date. Cool beans. I saw you hold up a package there, Lynn. Would you like to share?
Sure. Steve, when you start earlier and other times, you have on the screen where you have 4 different cameras going.
I do.
There is one that is the street view with the car out front looking down the buildings.
That would be this one.
Okay. This is something that is in that picture.
Oh boy. What
You
is it?
want to guess?
Lynn? Maybe
like
it
to guess?
is the 40 tonner.
Bingo.
But is it the repeat 40 tonner?
The modules that I inherited, and later, which when I say later, maybe a month or 2 from now, but I'm going to get it out. And it's a mountain, and in the mountain, there's a train running around besides the train out front. And I want to get that set up. Know how quickly I'm going through this?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Amazing.
I got it all taped up here. Well, didn't expect this part.
Welcome, 156 Andrew.
So this has been sitting here for a couple of days. It wasn't supposed to be here until tomorrow, but for once the post office was on the ball, this may turn into a Keith opening here. This thing's wrapped up really good.
No, you've already got the box open and the items coming out. Heath would still be talking about how he's going to be opening the box.
But here we go.
Oh, yeah.
So this
right,
will be running around the top of the mountain with a couple of ore cars.
Oh, nice.
And
And I think
that
I
does
saw
look
the
like the
box.
Rapido.
It's a BOI, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't see in the dark
What
here.
I saw the burgundy red box.
Go back to the
Well,
box.
Supposedly that's not the
Not the box.
box that it came in.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was one of the reasons why it was cheap. I'm looking for a light. Here we go. That doesn't help. There's still something on the bottom to read, but I can't make it out. I don't know. Whatever it is, it is.
Well, right on
Let's see if
said
there is
probably
online.
Bachman.
But
Mine doesn't have any writing on the bottom.
you know, I'm going to get over here where there's a magnifying glass. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go over here.
All right, I'm going to show mine big for a minute. Oh, maybe.
Trying.
Trying to grab it. Well, let's go back to this one and move me there. Huh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now we can go there.
You don't want to
There's
know.
mine.
Yeah.
That's what mine looks like. Lynn, that's what mine looks like.
Okay.
All right, now hang on. I'm going to move you over, maybe. There you go. Get some. Turn it where the bottom is lit up by the overhead, like because all it shows right now is black. No. Jeez. Like that.
I read the name.
Like-
I read the name. Fortunately, Jason's not here because he would probably go. Let's say the maker starts with the letter B.
P.
And it's not the chocolates, but it's
P.
B as
B.
in boy.
Oh, it's a Bachman. Yeah,
As in
it's a
Bachman.
grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be a grinder.
Well, we shall find out someday.
Yeah, I
It's
got a
the price
70
of
ton
pride,
Bachman.
Who cares?
I got to figure out how to put couplers on this thing. But anyway, that's it.
All right.
Other than the meeting last night, and I made arrangements for the club to visit another club to run on their layout, and had to work around holidays like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, 4th of July. And we came up with 2 months, June and September. And then the club picked out a Saturday for each month. And I get home and the wife goes, "How'd the meeting go?" And I said, "Pretty good. I'm the new prez." Woo. And I give her the dates and she goes, "You do realize we're going to be gone on both of those dates."
All right. We got another person, my buddy in troublemaking has arrived. Good morning, Dave. That has quickly become one of my favorite introductions, especially in light of the backstory. So, all right. You got anything for us, John?
Yes.
right.
Not a box on opening, but some things I've been working on this week. One, I showed, and I got to move, so forgive me. I showed this several weeks ago, the backdrop that I was trying to paint. I am not an artist, but it's not too bad.
It's
just
good.
for a quick one. But I had purchased some more of the backboard, and I have tried this on this side. Sorry, I'm shaky.
I like the other side.
You like this side better here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well,
It's
I'm
blended
gonna work
in
on-
better. I tried to do clouds like the ones you're showing now, and mine turned out like crap. All right, there was just
Yeah.
too much. There
I'm
wasn't
gonna-
enough blending.
Yeah, I'm going to work on mine.
Oh
some more
yeah, Floyd. I
Because
will.
I can always cover them up. So, it's not real big, but I used a different technique trying to, see which one I could do better. And it's always, I can paint over it. So, it's not a big thing. But,
Yeah. Andy says they're more subtle. The first ones.
Yeah, the first one is more of just blendings. It's not. I really didn't even try to paint clouds. I know it looks a little different through the video camera, but in person, you can see it's just that I've blended colors together to get
right. You did a good job with that. Bernard says that Roy Container Man has rolled through his neck of the woods and had a chance to jaw with him this week. That's cool. He comes through Oklahoma City quite a lot because he's got a couple different places that he picks up and delivers to here. So, yeah.
Other than that, I think last week I showed that I was working on some hoppers for my work train, since I'm going to have to make permanent loads for them because they're missing the weights that go on the bottom. But I've got them decaled now, and I got to admit, this is the best job I've ever done with decaling. I mean, the decal backing 100% vanished. I can't see any hint of it whatsoever. And I was using some decals that I actually bought from the CNEI Historical Society, but they were actually made by, it was a maintenance of way decals for the CNEI Railroad. Here, let me find them. It was.
You're looking for those. Let me introduce our fourth member who has just popped in.
And I'm riding on the cotton belt railroad line in the pitch and roll and rhythm and noise.
There you go. Welcome, Jason, and let's get back. How come you're not there? Oh, because I forgot to add you to the stage.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
I was going to say, that is the quickest you ever got me up there until you left me in the basement.
That's because John paused just long enough for me to interject. All right? Normally you're coming in the middle of Lynn or John, and sometimes they just don't stop talking.
I know it.
Well, we have so little time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
those
those decals are made by Mask Island, and that's the set number. Okay. And I gotta admit, they're the best decals I have ever installed on a model that I've tried to decal myself. Now, I don't know if it's just me getting that much better or what. I can't believe it's just me, because I'm not that good. So, but they all turned out pretty well, and I don't know if Jason saw them or not, but the backing just absolutely vanished. I used the micro set and micro saw on them as recommended. I did do something a little different. I did not have I painted them a flat black primer. So it wasn't a smooth primer, as you should have either a clear coat, glossy, or clear coat, or a slick looking background for them. And I didn't have it, so I painted with what I had. Yes, after I applied the decals originally, I could see the glossy part behind the decal itself that was showing up. But then last night, I actually re-hit it with a coat of um, what they call it, absolute black, flat. It was just a Rust-Oleum, and it's a dead flat.
Ooh.
And I mean, it absolutely took away the backing of the decals themselves, and I cannot see them whatsoever. So I was real happy with that. So I got 4 of them. There's number 71, A71. I have A45 and A98, and then A22. So anyway, that's what I was doing this week.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
Our buddy just down in the DFW area has joined us.
Tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy.
Good morning, JD, and welcome. Of course.
Yes.
What's going on,
got
JD?
something to share with Jason, if you can enlarge me for a minute.
All right. Hang on.
No, that's John. There I am. Okay. Most everybody knows about the peanut butter lid contest from Mini Prints. And for a couple reasons, I haven't entered lately, but at the beginning, I was cranking them out left and right. And Jason, I think, made a comment or something about it. So this is one of my entries from maybe a year or two ago. So it has to go inside.
You were the first one to turn it on its side, as a matter of fact.
Right. And it's really hard to see. But
Yeah,
there
I saw
is
the
Heath,
picture.
There's Heath and Sparky are inside. Now I've got it hooked
Should've
up
put a bulb in
to
there.
the power, but I
You
don't
did.
have anything to light up the lights this morning. But there's the two of them inside. There's a guy looking over the edge up here. There used to be some other stuff, but I stripped some of it for one of my modules. But there's Heath and Sparky driving a train. Hopefully they're not high on something, but anyway, driving.
You never know.
Train. I am. Anyways, I had to share that. I dug that out and blew the dust off of it, and because the pictures I sent Jason, you can see dust particles all over it. Anyways, just had to share that with everybody.
Well, and one of the comments I made to Lynn on that is that I was hoping that it was Sparky driving that train and not Heath. Because if it was Heath, then Lynn would have had to made all the controls half size.
No, he's actually the mini
he's taller than what he looks.
Carrying a laptop or something. I don't know. So who knows? But anyways.
I think he's carrying a microphone around with him. He had a blue box with him at Amherst that he had a microphone in. So, all right. So Floyd has reminded me to tell the iced tea story. So our fun fact of the day. All right. The year 1984, August of 1984. I had decided to take my girlfriend, who had barely been outside the state of Texas, on an international tour. So we flew from San Antonio to Chicago and borrowed one of my dad's cars and took off up to Michigan to visit all the relatives on my mom's side of the family. So we crisscrossed through Michigan up to, of all places, Lynn, Mackinac Island. Spent a day on Mackinac Island and went over the Mackinac Bridge to the Upper Peninsula, crossed over into Canada at Sault Ste. Marie, spent a night at Sudbury, and then dropped down the eastern side of Lake Huron into Toronto. So we arrived in Toronto about lunchtime, and we stopped at we were in a hurry to get to Niagara Falls. And so we stopped at a McDonald's, and I order my stuff and she orders hers, and she asked for some iced tea. And the little girl behind the counter just kind of looked at her with a deer in a headlight look, not knowing what the hell iced tea was. And I looked at her and I said, hot tea, big glass of ice. And Cheryl, who is now my wife, by the way, looked at me, looked at her, didn't know what the hell was going on. So in 1984 in Toronto, they didn't have a clue what iced tea even was. So we had our lunch of our undercooked hamburgers, went to Niagara Falls, and we had a dinner there and everything. The sun had set, and we're there at the rock wall that so many movies were filmed at. And I dropped to one knee to propose to my wife and said, Cheryl, my wife to be, Cheryl, will you marry me? And she looks at me and she said, I don't think I'm going to live long enough. And she hauls ass for the big tourist, trap gift shop. And I'm sitting there on one knee at the wall, just going, huh? With no answer.
What did you do wrong?
20 minutes go by. She finally comes back, and I looked at her. I'm waiting for a response. Nothing. Okay. No response. No nothing. I'm going, oh, shit, this isn't looking good. And I finally said, well, she goes, well, what? I said, are you going to marry me or not? She goes, I don't think I'm going to live long enough. And boom, back she goes to the gift shop. And that is a true story. No embellishment to it. That happened as described. So anyway, the key is maybe now they know what iced tea is in Ontario, but they didn't back then. And don't eat at McDonald's. Even Floyd will attest to that. And that was way before anybody really identified E. coli as being an issue. So, we always talk about food poisoning. 9 times out of 10, it's E. coli, and it takes about anywhere from 8 to 24 hours to manifest itself. So, and yes, Andy, it was verbatim. So, anyway, that was the fun fact story of the day. All right.
Not quite as good as Ron's classic model of the week, but we'll take it.
Well, back then, my wife Cheryl, she was a model at one time, so for Joski's in San Antonio. So, and
well, I do have a funny one that's not as good as that story. But when we went to Colorado, to Durango for my Soundtracks dealer training seminar, on the day that, the whole class got to ride in an open gondola and on the Durango and Silverton, and they said, make sure you go get breakfast before you get on the train. Literally right next door to the station is McDonald's. And so we go to get breakfast. And what did everybody want? Biscuits and gravy. They do not have biscuits and gravy in Southwest Colorado at the McDonald's. And so when they said, yeah, we don't have that here, Amanda, Aaron, who was little at the time, we had my nephew Bryson with us. We're all like, what do we order? Because that's all they ever get. Or at that time, you know, Amanda's got Alpha Gal now, but at the time, that's all they ever got from McDonald's was biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
We used to eat Egg McMuffins when they first came out a lot. So that was all they had for breakfast originally, was Egg McMuffins.
On the same note, McDonald's food, earlier we were talking about the I-40. The I-40 ends in Barstow. And Barstow is a railroad town, a big railroad town out in the California desert. And McDonald's is known as Barstow Station. And the restaurant has 4 or so passenger cars stationary. So the restaurant, when you go to eat, you go into a passenger car. And then there's a gift shop and a bunch of other stuff. And right outside is all the railroad traffic going by. Only McDonald's where you can get soup and beer. They sell beer in a McDonald's there. It's the only one. And soup. No biscuits and gravy, but you can get your beer and you can get a bowl of soup in a McDonald's and eat it in a train car.
Now here's another fun fact. Does anybody know where the first McDonald's was?
Yes, I do. I do.
Where?
Yeah.
San Bernardino.
That is correct. The McDonald brothers.
It was the big M for the McDonald brothers. Before I
Actually,
could drive a car, I went there. We called it the Big
I
M.
think it became the Big M after, because Fred Koch. Yeah, Fred Koch basically ran them out and then settled it, and that's part of that settlement was they like in 5 years or whatever they had to change their name, so they changed it to Big M.
Yeah,
something like that. There's a new movie on Netflix or
Big M.
Yeah,
San Bernardino. Now it's a
that would have happened about 1959, 1960, somewhere in there.
It's a very good movie, but store number 1, McDonald's store number 1, I believe, is located either in, I can't remember if it's Iowa, Illinois, or Indiana, but it's one of the I states.
It's in Illinois, in Des Plaines.
That's it.
My dad had the opportunity of franchising number 7.
Oh, cool.
And turned it down because he and his buddy wanted a hot dog stand, not a burger joint. That was circa 59 or 60, somewhere in there. So anyway,
good.
All righty. I do have an unboxing. If everybody else is done.
Yes, I'm done.
Jason, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay. So
I got a train coming.
I just received from Train Freak Hobbies a package. Ooh. All right. So we
wonder what that could be.
I wonder. There's at least 3 of us that know what it is. And one's in the chat, not on the panel.
Jason, what are you eating?
Pizza.
Well, where's ours?
In the truck.
Didn't they teach you in kindergarten class?
Oh, I'll share.
Well, there's
you
all
gotta come
kinds.
get it.
Oh no, you need to deliver it.
There's all kinds of paper in here, including a waybill.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Did you say window?
No, he said waybill.
Waybill.
Oh, okay. I thought there
All
was
right,
a window in there.
originally was on the SDLS. And it went to the BOEC. Then it went from the BOEC to the Highland Valley Railway Royal Dominion Railway. From there, it went to Sparky. From Sparky, it went to Dundas Junction. From Dundas Junction, it went to Ottawa, Canada. All right. From Ottawa, it went to Crooked Days in Cleveland. Then on to Railfan Man in Stony Ridge, Ohio. No, that's where, yeah, okay. That was Crooked Dave. Okay, it's at Railfan Man, and from there it went to the Chicopee, Connecticut River Subdivision. That's Railfan Man. Went to Wilmer, all right, in Pennsylvania.
Indian Head Valley.
Indian Head Valley. From there, it went to the KCS in Alexandria, Louisiana.
The Flying Beaver.
All right. Who sent it to Colonel Cotton Belt. All right.
Via
the Rock Island. It went to Chicago, which is my railroad, the racetrack up here. All right. And it has benches for my railway station. All right.
From the Shack of Sit Furniture Company.
From the sack of yeah, whatever. All right. And there's all kinds of stickers in here. Are we supposed to add a sticker?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't have any.
I don't have stickers either. Is that what it looks like?
Yeah,
Everybody's added stickers. Okay. I'll throw something. I'll figure out something to throw in there. All right. And
while you're showing that, I've got something to show too.
So here is the Boxcar. And I'm going to switch that over to here. And then I'm going to go to there. Okay. And it's the CP Boxcar. 241-039. Oh, and it's weathered and everything. All right. Cool. I thought everybody had to initial it or something, but I guess not.
Train coming.
Oh, train go by. So here is the car.
And Sparky right there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big old Conrail.
It will soon run on the layout, and it'll go to my REX facility here in Downers Grove, where it will be unloaded, and the empty will be spot at Pepperidge Farm, where it will be loaded with baked goods and shipped on to the next contestant. All right. And I'll have to zero in on who that'll be. I'm not going to say yet, not until after I get the videos shot. There's a sheet to initial it. Yeah, I showed that, Robert.
Robert, I think Robert was too busy trying to put me in timeout for saying Flying Beaver.
There's one more spot on the bottom. I will make up a page, and it started in January of 23. So this is 3 years in the making. Okay. 23 to 24, 24 to 25, 25 to 26. So cool. See, I can count. So yes, there is a sheet, and I will make up a new one to put in with it, since there's one spot left. All righty. and it will first it'll come in from Aurora to Downers Grove Yard. Then it'll make its way from Downers Grove Yard to the REX siding. And I don't know whether the JMRI will put it directly from there to Pepperidge Farm or whether it'll have to go back to Downers Grove's yard first or not. But we'll figure all that out.
Mm-hmm.
In an ops video. Cool beans. The other thing that I've been working on and will be the subject of the next Workbench Wednesday is I have been working on painting. It's no longer too cold to paint. I can paint and have been every day in the afternoons. And the Sylvan panel truck with a canvas tarp over it. And then I have the Chrysler, I think it's a Chrysler station wagon that I am going to turn into the family truckster. All right. And then there is a sedan, looks to be like a 59 Chrysler sedan. And the cool thing with that was I was just going to make it blue, but I didn't have any metallic blue. So I took just standard blue. And then I have some pearlized silver that I mixed in with it to come up with this shade here of blue on that sedan. And I think it turned out pretty darn good. So anyway, they have to be assembled. Next thing I have to do is be assembled, and then I'll start detail painting. For instance, on the family truckster, all the wood panels that have to go on it, and the chrome work, etc. So that's what I'll be working on next.
Robert said the Jeep family truckster in metallic P.
Yeah, in metallic Pete. Is it the Jeep? I thought they called it something else. Anyway, but so that's what I have been working on. Hey, look who has decided to finally join us.
Yes.
And that would be our buddy, Mr. Tuna himself.
The Tuna Man.
With a view of the stars and a field full of corn.
Good morning, Dwight. Glad you could make it and join in with us today. And I don't think anybody else snuck in, did they? Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have anything else. Do you guys, by chance?
I think Joe wants me to give a bathroom update.
Oh, yeah, give a bathroom update.
All right, so the update is I got the baseboard and the front bathroom put back in, so I just got to wait for the plumber to come back to hook up the vanity and hook up the toilet and fix my shower. Like one of the handles is slowly dripping on its own, so he's going to fix that. And once they do that, then I'm waiting on the glass person to come and install the glass door to our shower, and it's done.
Cool.
Bet you'd be glad so you don't have to go out and use the outhouse.
We're not having to do that anymore. We're actually using the master bathroom. We have a temporary shower rod with a shower curtain. So that way we can, not get water everywhere when we take showers. But the master bathroom is pretty much done. It's just the glass, the glass wall and the glass door is the only thing that's lacking.
Cool. I've got to replace my toilet. It has popped the anchors, and it's a round toilet, and I want to put an elongated one in.
That's what we put in. So this is a strange. I don't know if you want to do your little music thing again with the postman, but this is like a strange thing about the toilet we bought. It's a Glacier Bay. You get it from Home Depot, and it says it's strong enough to flush 7 billiard balls.
Well, if you ever need to flush 6.
You know who I need for that? Bundy.
Yeah.
All right.
7 billiard balls. And I was like, well, what if someone tossed in the 8 ball? I guess it's done.
That's it.
What was Bundy's first name?
Al Bundy.
Al
Bundy, yeah, because he had his fixation with a powerful toilet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was the toilet we bought.
He's not just a postman, by the way. He is Cliff Clavin.
Yep. So
and the
I know
the beer mug is not optional either.
Yeah. And so I know it's from Cheers, but I never grew up watching it. So
yeah, you were too young.
Good
well,
show.
Steve proposed to his wife 2 years before I was born. So
yeah, Jason's young enough to be my son. Isn't that tragic?
I'm chuckling because 84 was when my son was born. He's the youngest of the 3.
Well, my oldest was born in 85, 9 months and 2 weeks after we got married. So we were the talk of both families there for a while.
And my first wife and I got married in 81. So yeah.
My first was in 71, then 74, then 75, then in 08.
Yeah. I've only had 2, and hopefully that's all I'm going to have. Because it's
one and done.
Well, I had hoped my first one would have been one and done, but
my wife was barefoot and pregnant, or we had a kid in diapers for like 7 or 8 years between the 3 of them. 85, 80, 87, and 89. So anyway, with that, hey, let's wrap her up. All right, we're 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes short of an hour, so we're right on schedule.
When you were talking about iced tea, I thought maybe we were talking about the wrapper iced tea, but yeah, okay.
Oh, we got another Jason in the chat. What's up?
Yeah, Fresno Jason. He's going to get the heard it through the grapevine.
Heard it through the grapevine.
And I'm actually right now running a search so I can pull up his, and there it is. Okay. So he's got his logo says 1976. So Jason, what is special about your wife was born in 82. What was special about 76? Is that when you were born? Because if it was, that's the year I graduated high school. So
yeah, and I was a sophomore in 1976.
76 is when I left Memphis. By the way, Memphis, they didn't know what tacos were. I tried to order tacos in Memphis in 75, 76.
Well, that's because Memphis is known for barbecue, not tacos.
Yeah.
Barbecue and soul food, that's for sure.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, right. Okay. Now, before we leave, All right. Ray has just joined us, and I know he wouldn't feel right unless he got his song played. So,
The magic dragon.
well, that's Ray Ron. Wrong one.
Wrong way.
Wrong Ray. Wrong
know.
Ray. And
So Ray switched over from the Carolina to the Dragon. Okay.
There were steam-puffing, fire-breathing, awesome 10-wheel locomotives, and the conductor's watch looked as big as one of my grandmother's biscuits. Yes, I remember you, Carolina, grand old lady of the South. I remember you as home.
okay, now I got it right.
Well, Ray Ron's in here too, so his song worked too. So
yeah, his was first on the list. So
nice.
Yeah, and Dwight says I've been drinking already. Okay, with that, I want to thank everybody. We're right at 1 hour for joining us here at the Retirement Railroad Friday Live and Mail Call. And remember, y'all have a great day. Bye now.
Bye all.
Bye.
See ya.